All right, so welcome back here to the Battlefield live stream. Again, huge shout out to Lisa giving us the chance to break out of our bubble and see what's going on here at this the EA booth. I mean, there's some great things. The Frostbite 3 technology, the Frostbite 3 engine, also the Ignite. Watching some of that great sports stuff that we're seeing, some of the physics that were involved. That was we got the chance to see that during the EA press conference.
Yeah,
being able to, for instance, like the NBA Live, detaching the ball from your hand like that. Those things are, again, just thinking about all of the little nuances, the minute things that make a huge difference later on.
Yeah, without a doubt, and it certainly is really cool to see. Now, the thing is, so I think we're going to hop into the game here, but yeah, the players are getting set up and ready to go. So I think players are kind of just like getting a feel for the controls right now. But just to cover back up to what we were talking about before, you know, the whole thing that I'm really just enjoying about this booth is just how everyone's here and their feet are planted and they're not going anywhere, you know, and I've been seeing more new faces, but the same faces from this morning still sticking around playing, you know, all the amazing games. It really has been cool to see.
Yeah, as you kind of take a look throughout the map here again. Players are still setting up here at this point as we hop back in to the game now. Yeah, I had the chance to be able to talk with Daskro a little bit. I mean, giving some great insight. How you utilize the information that you're given from the spectator mode. I mean, the fact that the little scorecards down at the bottom of the screen whenever you're in third-person mode, getting the chance to see exactly what how many kills the person has, what they're using currently, just all these little bits of information really do make an impact for those that are at home. I mean, you're trying to enrich the spectating experience, whether that's streaming over twitch.tv or, for instance, what we're doing here with battlefield.com and over at Amazon. Having those capabilities just proves that EA cares and DICE cares with seeing what they're trying to do here. It's been such a great experience, and again, a shout out to all of our sponsors for making a lot of this stuff happen for us too. I mean, giving us the chance to keep these gamers comfortable with utilizing the Razer equipment, the peripherals, as well as Astro and also AMD. Just a great shout out for all of the team, and of course, like I had mentioned before, with Amazon. You can head over to Amazon.com and pre-order Battlefield 4 right now, and you'll get, actually, there is a perk to it. You can get a Battlefield pack as well.
Yeah, that's right. You can get an additional battle pack. So more information about all that stuff will be coming down much more down the line. But you guys want to get to pre-ordering Battlefield 4 right away because there's a lot of cool things that are going to be in the pipeline. So with that said, as the players are going to begin rolling out here and the action is going to start heating up, you know, we've been seeing a lot of variety here in the in the classes that players have been choosing. For the most part, I've been seeing a couple of NGs, but and some support too. But I've been seeing a lot of assaults, a lot of assault players. Surprised we haven't seen that many snipers. Actually, pretty shocked on that one.
Well, so right now, at this point, since we're early pre-alpha, I was one of the first things that I checked out. We hopped onto the recon class and saw that we had the scout that was involved there. But the scout right now doesn't have it doesn't have an optical right now that has a big enough zoom on it. So pretty much kind of limits your capabilities at this point. Again, pre-alpha, there's a lot of stuff that's already implemented and added. But we're trying to worry about some of the game physics, how you maneuver throughout the maps while trying to figure out how to balance weapons. Early stages, but there's going to be some great things coming out. I mean, they're trying to cover. Battlefield 3 did a great job off the start too of giving you a bunch of variances of different type of optical zooms throughout the game. I would expect to see the same exact thing from Battlefield 4.
Yeah, and another cool thing that I was a big fan of was that canted iron sight as well.
Oh,
that was another,
beautiful.
yeah, that was really cool. Just see that red dot alongside that iron sight. That was a welcome change and something that I thought was definitely unexpected for me personally in multiplayer. Saw it in single player, I was like, oh yeah, this makes perfect sense. But then when you went to the multiplayer, it was a whole nother ball game, but not this time around. It is transitional. So with that said, looking here at Alpha 15 or Alpha 16, if I'm correct, I'm blind. But the Alpha squad, oh, whoa, that was crazy. The Bravo guy actually tried to charge with this truck here. And Alpha able to dive out, but his two teammates, no, avenge them. Oh man, that's unfortunate.
All right, as he looks like he got shot in the backside as we switch back over. There we do. We do have a recon player right now. He's got that scout elite in hand. And we're here with the Alpha side. So we're going to see if we might. Let's go and hop on to the first person view now.
Couldn't agree more, Corey. First person for the sniper rifle. And you just saw the tabletop.
Oh, he does have an optical.
He does. Okay.
Maybe, oh, so over time, of course, you start to rank up and you can kind of work on some other things. So he does have an optical. So now it's worth it. So he better go and thank all of the other players that have come through the booth here at the Battlefield 4 here in the EA booth. And so he has now the chance to check out some cool stuff. And what he doesn't realize, he's actually aiming at the attack point.
Yeah, so I think he was hoping to get like a wall bang or something.
Oh, he got picked off.
Yeah, he paid for that one. He was shooting at a building.
Let's take a look at the C flag right now.
Yeah.
They're up on top of the skyscraper because I know there has to be at least a couple snipers that are up there.
Yeah, yeah. So and of course,
roadkill coming up here, driving on through. Picks up one. And he looks like he's going to stay alive for a little bit longer. His teammate hops out. That's a bad choice. And he hops out as well. And there's his third player that hops out. You got to be on the lookout. The player has picked up numerous kills so far. And he's going to go down. Oof. A lot of roadkill happening. Look at the, oh, wow. The blood on the tires and the back left tire.
That is
the driver's side.
Pretty crazy right there, Corey.
That's a little intense.
It really is. So you can see here, Alpha 25 actually trying to stay alive, but this truck here is just going to drive away from him. Figure, you know what? I'm not going to worry myself with this player. Why not? He is going to be regenerating health there, as you see on the screen. If I'm correct, I'm sorry, I might be going blind on that one. But needless to say, he is hanging out, waiting for his teammates to kind of make a move on this play. I want to see what's up with the tabletop. If we could bring up the tabletop for a second, see where the flow of combat is. So a lot of activity going down by
for this gunship that's coming through now.
And the BC bridge there, as you can see, all of the CN forces pushing across, full control. And you'll see, as a matter of fact, that the guys over in the US side have a tank from their spawn that's going to be pushing up on A. Let's actually go ahead and click on that tank and see what's going on with him. As we see that he finds some action in front of him. I'm hoping that they're able to take him out and then open things up so they can cap more territories.
Yeah, so right now you can see that they're trying to be able to push back away here. That M1 Abrams has spotted one of those vehicles trying to head towards the water. Of course, that's not really an amphibious vehicle, and it looks like he's about to be taken out. He popped out trying to get the repair tool. He will be able to pick up one kill there now. And so just like that, the M1 Abrams looked like he may have been trapped inside a spawn, but he just strolls on through to pick up a kill there. Teammate's going to drop down saying, well, I'll just hop on board. I don't even have to hop in. I'll just hop on top. And
Yeah.
finally figures out how to get in there. And so now he has a gunner to work with. So now you've got a driver and a gunner here for this M1 Abrams.
They're certainly going to need the help. They're going to need the help. They need this tank. He has to get on the road and start pushing up. I don't agree with this side strategy here of trying to get sneaky with it.
No. What?
What? That's the last thing I expect to hear you do is sing. So that definitely caught me off guard.
All right, so right now is looks like he's going to continue to be able to push over here towards the riverside. Spots one long range over there towards the. Looks like he hopped out of the tank. I'm not understanding the fact, or hopping out of the vehicle, and he just runs away. He thinks it's quicker to just run away. Nice pickup by the gunner, who is accompanying here with Alpha 28. As again, just strolling on through, staying alive.
That's right. Ha, ha, ha. Staying alive.
Nice. There we go. All right.
See, all right,
we've both
even.
done our
okay,
part.
We're good.
We've done our part.
So, all right. So let's see the tabletop view once
that,
again and see what is going on here. As you can actually see this M1 Abrams still on your screen at the bottom left there, pushing the BC bridge, and you see that the guys in the U.S. squad are actually going to be able to get the B flag with the assistance of another tank. So at the very least, it's going to be pretty good for them. But just as I said that, there was some air support. That unfortunately did not happen. The CN not able to make anything happen with that. And we have a tank-on-tank battle on the BC bridge here. Let's go ahead and see what's going to happen here.
All right, so right now you've got the gunner who's been able to spot some. He's caused a little bit of damage there so far. He's fully equipped, though. He's got smokes that he can pop if need be.
Oh, but he's getting hit by rockets as
Getting
well as
pummeled
armor.
on both sides.
That is not good. Oh.
Oh, he says, I'm done with this one. He's going to go ahead and head towards the backside. It looks like of course, he's, I believe he's a medic, or actually support class. That's highly unusual for what we've seen throughout today. I mean, typically, I think this game, the support class needs some more support with people actually using it.
Yeah, that is very true there. So you can see here that he's
nice
going to be in a world of hurt, unfortunately. Able to only pick up 1 kill on that one. Let's dive right back into the tabletop, get that angle once again, see what's up. We got some amphibious units are actually moving through here, as you can see. So that is going to be one there. That's Alpha 07 that's going to be charging over to the C spot. And you know what? From the looks of things, it seems as if the U.S. squad very scattered.
We're about to have a sandwich happen here, coming from both B and the A side.
Oh, look at that.
Players have started to spawn over there in the U.S. spawn and also over there towards the A side. Looks like they're going to try to, there might be some conflict in between B and A. The commander has made the call out to head over there towards that B flag. And so Alpha right now starting to be able to push over here towards the riverside. Rockets flying by. And it looks like he's going to be able to stay alive. They're down on the bottom side of this bridge. He's just laying down the flak there, just mowing through. And he says, oh, let's hop in our jet skis and
so
peace out.
He had so much health left in that, in that boat. But
oh, that's awesomeness.
That really was.
And they could probably get shot from the distance from the backside. Oh, there's somebody actually out there in the water right now, and he spotted himself a ladder, and that's going to be enough to just leave that jet ski out in the open.
Yeah, so once again, bring it back to the tabletop, see what has been going on over at the B territory. Let's stick with Alpha 07. He is going to be pushing his way through here, as you can see on the screen. And I am expecting some kind of assault from the main street there from the U.S. squad, but Alpha 07 getting some fire from the right side, as you can see that little circle there.
He's about to get into the heat.
Exactly. He's going to find one player right in front of him. He needs to look to his left right away.
Oh, look out, counterattack. And he's not going to be able to stay alive there as we hop on board now up on top of the C flag. We're here with Alpha 28. As so far, you know, they've had some tough times there. It looks like he's still just trying to be able to take out this helicopter. And there goes one player. His teammate got spotted and taken down. You see that one player there on your screen that's right in front of him, and he's going to get taken down. So it looks like the C flag is going to try to get picked up there by the Chinese side there for the Bravo team.
Yeah, and Bravo 31, as a matter of fact, we're going to have that tank. Alpha 23 trying to work with his teammate here, Alpha 17, but he's going to get picked off as well. And this is not going to be a good spot.
Don't get next to that car.
Yeah, they are certainly.
James Bond.
Oh, man, look at that. All that fire and is not going to help you out all that much against a tank. You really do need some kind of rocket launcher, armor-piercing, you know, I guess weapons. But I don't know how he's still alive. That tank is missing quite a lot. Regardless of the fact, though, in looking at this one, it seems as if, oh, and look at this, actually, Alpha 8 picking up some shots as well. So now the question is, what is the CN squad going to do? They had full map control at one point, and now they have to fight their way back into this.
Great play so far by Alpha 08 so far. He's been able to pick up 3 since I've had perspective of him. He's going to get spotted again there. Might be able to wrap back around. There's one that was inside of this main residential area. And his teammate was able to pick him off as well. So far, right now, as we take a look, A, B, D, and E belong to the Chinese. And they're just trying to hold down that C flag right now here on the U.S. side.
Yeah, C flag is a very important spot because you get the AC-130 gunship when you have control of it, thanks to your commander being able to take advantage of it. We've seen a lot of people hop in and out of the commander loadout or the commander class as of late, and it certainly has been some a point of conversation for a lot of fans as well as people here. They really, really do like that. And I'm liking what I'm seeing out of Alpha 08, staying alive and helping out his team. That is a true team player.
Uh-oh, he's going in here now. He's trying to cause some damage very slowly. That tank has just been nicked. And Nick really finally starting to make some little bit more damage so far. He's just calling it out there. One of the things, though, that I would recommend for those that are new to the Battlefield scene, you definitely need to take advantage of the fact that of your spotting. Spotting is so key and pivotal to be a really good player amongst the mini, right? So, I mean, you're making a call out, letting your players know visually where they're at.
Yeah, and you are right about that, Corey. You want to always work with your teammates.
Sprinkler system,
we
nice.
have the Astro A40s here, so people can talk to each other thanks to the Astro Mix-Am. So at the very least, communication should not be an issue.
This car's not going to last long.
Yeah, he's going to get hit by a feather and explode.
And it's regenning right now. It's gaining health slowly. It is on fire though. It's at 20 right now currently.
Most certainly isn't good.
Still picking up health, and it looks like he finally got taken out. Now as we hop back over here to Alpha 08 now.
First person perspective for Alpha 08.
In the transport.
Spectator, sir. There we go. Okay. Oh, all right.
Did he just leave his teammate? Yes. He was I believe he may have just been a part of the transport.
This dude's a boss.
I hope he was just part of the transport because his teammates are going, hey man, we need a pilot.
I really would have hoped that he just would have went right through the glass like a commando. You know, like shot some bullets and, you know, broke the glass and glided his way down. That would have been so baller. Anyway, though,
it would only happen to Battlefield.
It only being a baller only in Battlefield.
Being a baller only in Battlefield.
And you know, it's
nice.
true though. It's true, man. You can do some pretty awesome stuff. I've seen some crazy things on YouTube, man. These Battlefield YouTubers, they
oh, look at that. So this is one of those levolution things that we were talking about. You see how he closed the storefront. This place is closed.
Yeah, you cannot pass. So looking, looking here, Alpha 08. This fine strapping lad trying to drive a tank underground at the very least. So you got to give him credit because he is suppressing, giving some suppressing fire. And
let's get that first person. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. Now we can see exactly where he's trying to aim for. He's got his gunner up on top that's trying to cause some damage as well. He's trying to maneuver his way through. His teammates are shooting at him.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Saying, hey, man, you probably don't belong down here with that tank.
It's like you probably shouldn't bring that tank here, man.
Only in this game can you bring a tank down through the metro.
That is true. That is true. We actually saw it in the press conference where the pillar brought the tank down through that level forcefully. But it was still
can you make it through?
You know what? With enough confidence and determination, you can do anything. But we're not going to watch that. We're going to say, you know what? Best of luck to you in your adventures. But there is more action to be had. So let's actually bring up tabletop one more time because there is always something cool to watch in tabletop here.
275 right now.
The gunship is up, by the way. So if you go ahead and click on the gunship real fast, you can actually see there it is.
Yeah, see again that the debris has changed, the map has changed, and so how difficult it is to actually see. So you can see that Bravo 26 is kind of on board there. Look how difficult it is to actually see through the smoke, trying to utilize the infrared. So there's still possibilities there to see, but you don't have clear visuals to make some shots there.
Yep. And I'm not sure if I just saw some pants in the sky. I don't know. Maybe
that
I'm
looks
crazy.
like pants hanging from a clothesline. Yep.
That looked like pants on a clothesline. But yeah, that was actually pretty cool there to see the AC-130. Of course, that comes with a commander request and C control. So that is one thing that you have to keep in mind here. We actually had a chance to speak with a lot of the DICE representatives about this, and they spoke about how the commander mode is going to be very different. Like this is what we see commander mode for Siege. Yeah, and look at this here. This push by the Z1 Abrams is pretty crazy.
Just ran across no man's land, and he will get taken down here. As we're still here with Alpha 07. He's going to regroup with his teammate. And just like this, again, on one side of this bollard right here, that player right there cannot get on the other side. Alpha 07, though, on the other side, since he's on the green side of this, he just can stroll on through. His teammate can't right now. And so right now, as you can see, they're still trying to hold down their own. And we'll see this tank. I don't know if he has the intel that he can actually pass on through. Well, that car will help him out there. He's going to run straight into it and then pass on through.
Yeah, so the bollards are not, if they're friendly, if they're green, that means you can go through them. So that is the purpose of that one there. But there you go. Now they're going to make their way through, and this tank is a pretty effective tool. I mean, obviously, tanks are always effective in Battlefield, and we're seeing that right here. You can see the shots coming from. I think that was a rocket that came and hit the. Probably not, though. It was not a big enough hit.
He spots there's one that was over there, but they're just going to go ahead and sit right here on top. That nice little sniper shot there. Rockets coming in, causing a little bit of damage, down to 64 health right now. Still trying to be able to stay alive. His teammates rolling in. They're going to go ahead and push back around here through the arcade. Still got a lot of happening and going on so far. Here comes some grenades. They're trying to cause any bit of damage that they can so far. But again, holding down this D flag. Again, they've got a great deal of lead so far. Still got one up on top of the second story. He has not been picked up yet. They're still trying to give some suppression fire so far. Again, 2 players up on top on both sides. And these tanks are just, this tank is just hanging out so far. Not a lot of damage that has been caused so far. Yeah, but he will not be able to pick up this flag point because there are 4 players that are in the region. So they're just countering him the entire way so far.
They're not able to do it. They are able to actually bring it down, but that is only because the players are losing a little bit of that control on that one. That was actually pretty cool to see how all the players were coordinated. Everyone was just, you know, hanging around. They weren't trying to get like super aggressive on the tank. Just kind of keep them at bay as best as they possibly can. It was pretty cool to see.
Some great stuff watching there. Again, watching Siege there on Shanghai. We'll be back right after the break. Again, I'm Corey Dunn alongside Alex Mendez, or better known as Golden Boy. We'll be right back right here from the Battlefield stream.
We're going to wrap it up.